Namaste and a very good morning to all of you. I welcome you to my channel, The Outlier. My name is Mithun, and in today's presentation, we'll be looking at three different types of bar chart in SPSS. To practically show you how a bar chart works in SPSS, let me use a file which is called as telco.sav. This is my file menu. Here, I'll go to the option recently used data. SPSS displays 10 recently used files. I'll be choosing the very first file, which is called as telco. As you can see here, the moment I populate this particular data set, SPSS displays three different variables. The first one is education level of the customer. Second one is customer category. And the third one is churn. Many times what happens is that, especially in a subscription-based company, people use a service, and then if they are dissatisfied with the service, they switch on to another service. Now, we are interested in understanding what is the relationship between education level and different customer category. So if you want to dig further and understand what are the different levels in education, how many categories of customers are there, what I will do is I will go to variable view. The first variable here is education level. Let me click on the value labels. As you can see here, there are 5 different categories. The first category is did not complete high school. Second is high school degree. Third is some college. Fourth is college degree. And the fifth one is postgraduate degree. So this is the first variable. And there are 5 different categories of education level that a customer has had. Let's look at the second variable, that is cat. So it's nothing but the customer category. Here, when you look at the value labels, you can see here 4 categories: basic service, e-service, plus service, and total service. Let me just click on OK. So there are 4 categories of customers, and they have 5 different levels of education. How do we sort of represent this using a bar chart? Let me go back to data view. Let me ask a simple question. What is the sample size in this data set? As you can see here, the sample size is 1000. Now, this data set itself does not tell me much, but the moment I use data visualization, that data visualization starts talking to me. Now, there are different types of visualization that you can do in SPSS. What I will do is go to the graphs menu. In the graphs menu, you see a lot of options here. I will choose the very first item, which is called as chart builder. The moment I click on this, a new dialog box pops up, and to the left-hand side bottom corner, you see bar. So this is the option for bar chart, and you can see here, SPSS gives you 8 different bar charts. Now, let me just show you the first type of bar chart, which is a simple bar chart. Let me drag and drop this into the canvas at the top. Now, it is asking me for the x-axis. What I will do here is simply choose the second variable, customer category. I'll have to drag this and drop it to the x-axis. And what SPSS does is it gives me a preview of the 4 bars, namely basic service, e-service, plus service, and total service. I'll click on OK. So this is the distribution of customer category. Looks like in this data set, mostly you have people having purchased either basic service or plus service. However, people belonging to the plus service are higher as compared to the remaining 3 groups. Now, is it possible that I have a multicolored bar chart? As you can see here, this particular bar chart has only one color, that is blue. Can I have multicolor bar chart? Meaning, can I have different colors for each of the 4 bars? Now, to do that, let me just go back to the dialog recall, click on this, and choose the option chart builder. You can see here, the old options are displayed here. What I will now do is choose the second option here. Now, either you can choose the second option, which is clustered bar chart. So this will give me a clustered bar chart. I'll sort of not choose this. I'll choose the third option, which is a stacked bar chart. Now, as you can see here, This is basic service, e-service, plus service, and total service. Here at the top, you see a box which says stack set color. What I want is, I want different colors for each of the bars. So I will choose the same variable customer category along the stack set color. So I've chosen customer category along the x-axis. When it comes to setting the color, I'll be choosing the same option, namely customer category. Let me click on OK. When you scroll down here, you can see different colors here for each of the bars. For basic service, you have blue. For e-service, you have red. For plus service, you have green. And for total service, you have the fourth color. You can see here the legend which explains which color has been used for which of the bars. If you see here, if you compare it with the earlier bar chart, this is a simple vanilla bar chart. And here, when you scroll down, you can see a multicolor bar chart. Now, moving ahead, can we do a stacked bar chart in SPSS? If yes, how do we do it? Now, to show you a stacked bar chart, I will again choose the dialog recall and choose the very first item, that is chart builder. In this particular option, what I will have to do is, I've already anyway chosen stacked bar chart. So instead of choosing the same variable, what I will now do is I will choose the second variable, namely, I can choose level of education. So level of education could be along the set color. Once you have done this, you can click on OK. As you can see here, for each of the bars, you have divided it and it shows multiple colors. For example, in the basic service, the two dominant colors seem to be red and blue, and red corresponds to high school degree. So people who have procured basic service are mostly those who have completed a high school degree, or if you can look at the blue color, this is the description, did not complete high school. They've either not completed high school or they have had a high school degree. Now look at e-service. Again, I see a domination of the green color bar, and the green color bar somewhat corresponds to some college. Now, as you move to the right side, what you see is you see that the yellow colored slice sort of thins, and mostly you see a domination of red and blue. The red corresponds to high school degree, that is one. And again, when you look at the blue, it corresponds to did not complete high school. So this is how you can do a stacked bar chart. So in this presentation, what we have done is we have looked at a simple bar chart for customer category. Then we proceeded to look at a stacked bar chart, wherein we have shown different colors for different customer category. And finally, what we have done is we have used a stacked bar chart wherein we have set the color based on level of education for each of the 4 customer categories. So with this, I have come to the end of today's presentation. If you have liked today's presentation, I request you to hit the subscribe button. I also request you to like and share this particular video with your friends and relatives. Thank you very much. Have a great day.